The American Airlines jet and Army Black Hawk helicopter that collided nearly a week ago are being pulled from the Potomac River. Officials say it'll take several days to remove all the wreckage and recover the last of the victims who remain unaccounted for. Chris Van Cleve has the latest on the investigation and the recovery.
It was a haunting sight Monday as pieces of the American Airlines regional jet were pulled out of the Potomac River just 5 days after the deadliest U.S. air crash in more than 2 decades. Among them, the battered midsection of the plane's fuselage, one of the engines, and a wing.
Over the next 24 hours, our goal is really to complete our commitment to finishing the civilian plane recovery.
D.C. Fire says additional remains were recovered in Monday's salvage mission and are in the process of being identified.
We have positively identified 55 sets of remains.
Newly released drone video from the National Transportation Safety Board shows a first look at the scene hours after the crash, the Black Hawk helicopter appearing mostly intact. Investigators say they're still poring over both aircraft's flight data and cockpit voice recorders and have obtained training and flight logs for both flight crews, maintenance logs for both aircraft, and are building the crew's daily histories, as well as completed interviews with all 5 air traffic controllers working the night of the collision, as the NTSB tries to piece together what happened.
There are questions about should the military helicopters be sharing the airspace with commercial traffic.
The answer to that is yes. It happens all the time. So this is not a zero-sum game. We are in this national capital region. What we should look at is say, have we missed anything in terms of how this is designed, how the routes of are designed, and is there anything that we would, should, or could do differently to prevent this from happening again?
At skating rinks across the country, a moment of silence was held Monday remembering the 67 lives lost, including those in the ice skating community, as investigators push for answers. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Arlington, Virginia.